Wow, where to begin? For me, tonight driving over here, I had my way to come and I was listening to my inspirational music and stuff, and then my car turned on 6th and Jackson. And I didn't expect that. In my logical head, I thought, oh, because Colorado and 6th is so clustered, and I'll just turn down a street. And then as I'm driving, I'm like, that isn't why I did this. And so I approached 10th and Jackson, 1009 Jackson, which is where I grew up as a little girl. And that's the beginning. I mean, that's part of where I came. That is where I came from in the story and where it started ish. But as I drove by there, the interesting part was the bridge. I've crossed over the bridge. I never knew when we picked this lovely acronym for me that I was living it, and I am. And I realized in front of that house, which I've driven by 7,000 times in my 68 years and through 70 some years of therapy and classes and rebirthing and all the things I've done to fix this. This is the first time I drove by there, and I truly felt that it was worth it to be here. And I felt the joy of being in this community with the amazing people I'm meeting. And I'm feeling happy. And I've been sustaining that now for like the last 2 months in a way I didn't even know was possible without anything that changed on the outside. That's pretty big because in my 68 years, how my life began, I was born February 1st, right near here at Rose Hospital, to a mom that was schizophrenic. And she was schizophrenic early on. She was 19 when she had me, and I was premature, and I almost died. And then when I was 2 or 3, I don't even know, I ate a bottle of aspirin, and I had to go to Children's Hospital and almost died. I believe whatever my contract was to be here, there was a part of me that wanted out because it was pretty horrific. She wasn't okay. And in that little girl time, I have since learned, I spent a lot of time, I learned how to survive in the closet because my mom, the tough part was she unconditionally loved me, passionately loved me, and clung to me. And yet when the episodes would start, then the horrific abuse would come in. And so I learned how to do that. I had brief memories of being in a crib and crying forever, cold and wet, and nobody came. And so then I learned to hide in the closet, and that was my safe space. And then my sister was born 2.5 years after me, and then she got worse. And then another sister was born, and she was about 2 years after Pam. And then it was really bad. And so at the age of 4, I was called to take care of them because she would be gone from the house for I don't even know how long. And I didn't realize until I saw a psychiatrist a few years back that what I didn't know about me, I always knew I needed help, so I started looking into therapy in my 20s. But what I didn't know about me until this later time is I didn't have a system that could support being happy or being at rest or being at peace. I didn't have that system because I came in under stress and I came in under violence. And he told me when I went, my sister wanted me to go because she is bipolar. She's on a lot of medication, and she's, I think she always wanted something to be wrong with me so we could, because she was like, her memories of her childhood are mine because we were so enmeshed. None of us individuated. We just didn't. So our relationship's messy, and I felt responsible. And so I think she wanted to make sure I was, just like her. And I went, and he told me I was mentally very sound. But what I did not know, and he said, why you're here is you have been living in PTSD since the moment you came out. You don't know anything else. Well, I didn't know that. And then I realized you had used the word tonight, Sarah, about rest. I read Oriah Mountain Dreamer's book, The Call. And she said, we all came in to live one word. And she goes, and it's not peace and joy and love like you think. She said, your one word is the word that you're the most afraid of and that you don't know. And ask your friends, they'll know your one word. And my one word, I realized, was rest. And then I put the book away for a year. And last summer I got it out. And then I put it away again. And then this year, with all that we've done, it came back. And I realized I didn't know how. And in this growing up and in this enmeshment with my sister, I knew I had a gift because I felt this calling deeply when I was young because I grew up Catholic. And that part was the richest part of my childhood because my faith was always stronger than what I even knew. And then I realized I used to hide in the closet and spirits were there, but I shut it so off because I don't know if many of you know, but with schizophrenia very often, a lot of what happens when they flip in is they think it's the devil and they think it's evil and stuff. So I found out in later life too, I had a hot stone massage and it didn't go that well. And I thought that was weird because I'm a massage therapist and I thought that would be great. I love heat. Well, I didn't like that heat and I jumped through the whole thing. And my aunt later told me at a wedding, because she was drinking too much, and that's how I got that out of her, that, when I was younger, my mom would burn me with cigarettes. And now I know it was to burn the devil out of me. And so I totally shut that aspect of me down, but I was able to access it at least through my faith. And so that's where it came out. But 1 minute left. Okay, so then growing up, and my sister was sexually abused, and I watched that. So I had taken responsibility for all of it and didn't know all that, besides living out. So I've spent the last 30 years in therapy, in classes, in programs, in rebirthing, never resting. And the only time that I started to come out of it was when I was introduced to BEST, bioenergetic synchronization technique. And that's when I realized I could not, no matter how much I could wrap up and understand my past, and I'm brilliant at it. I can go in a room and dazzle people with my information on why I am the way I am, but I didn't realize that was not me. That was who I created myself to be in this world, to be safe. And so coming out to be me has been probably one of the most courageous things I've done. I've done classes and jumped off bridges and walked across cut glass and walked across hot coals, all to overcome fear. That really wasn't the biggest challenge. The biggest challenge is, how do I drop all this and just be me? And that's my story time. Time is done, right? So now I'm supposed to go into BEST. Okay, I'm just checking because I can talk too, so. Okay, so what I learned through all of this is my system doesn't support being at rest. I always thought it was me and I didn't know how to meditate and I couldn't do this. And now I realize I didn't have the chemistry to do it. And so I needed help. And when I first learned about BEST and I learned this exercise, the beautiful thing about this exercise is Dr. Mortar came up with BEST 40-some years ago. And it's based in chiropractic. And he did it because massage and chiropractic, as awesome as they are, they don't get people well because they don't get at the root cause. I could go to the chiropractor forever, and I have. It's not changing my neurological system. I'm in fight or flight all the time. And so with BEST, it balances your neurological system, and it got me in a place of present moment time and being at peace. Because our body is self-healing and self-regulating. It's miraculous. I look at what I came through. My mom didn't feed us right. She gave us Coke and Hershey bars, and we didn't get food. And so I'm here and I'm healthy and I'm vibrant. And so the body's amazing, but the more we can get that interference out, the body it has to heal on its own anyway, but this just helps God do God's work really quickly. So this exercise I want to show you and I want to demonstrate it. So I'll ask Mary Jo to come up because I was going to have you all do it. We don't have room. I do have cards to give you all if you want one to do this exercise because it updates your neurological system immediately and brings you into the present moment. So anytime you feel you're in fight or flight and you can't seem to get yourself out, you can do this. I have a friend at work, when she gets panicked, she goes in the bathroom and does this, and she's given testimony to how much it's changed her life. And it really does if you do it twice a day, which I don't even remember to do. So, all right, so first off, I want you to look at Mary Jo standing here. And now I want you, Mary Jo, to look, well, don't do that yet. Okay, now look to your left as far as you can, but don't stretch. Just go to where your neck will go without pushing it. Okay, now look to the right. Okay, so you can see she's got limited range of motion. Can you see that? Now tilt your head back, but just to where it goes easy. Okay, and then down. And then just bring your arm up as far as it goes, easy. Okay, then the other side. Okay, so you can see Mary Jo has a lot of limited range. Okay, so now you're going to put your left foot forward and your right foot back. Lock this knee and bend that knee. Okay. All right, the opposite arm goes out, this one goes back, and you're going to stretch in each direction. Look over this shoulder, take a deep breath in, close your left eye only. That's your right eye. The left eye, and hold your breath for 10 seconds, just being grateful. Okay, breathe and come down, and then put your right foot forward. Lock this knee, bend this knee, pull your tummy in and tighten your hips. Opposite arm goes out, this one comes back, stretch in each direction. Look over this shoulder, tilt your head back, look up and close your right eye only.
I don't know if I can do that.
Okay, then close both eyes. Okay, close both eyes. Take a deep breath in. Okay, you can stand by this if you need to. Okay,
I'm good.
Take a deep breath in, hold your breath, and be grateful. Okay, breathe. And now I just want you to walk and then come back. You know how to do that because you kind of walk to the front door. Very good walking. So when you're done doing the exercise, now the exercise is meant to be done 3 times on each side. We just did it once on each side, so it's limited. And then you walk after you do it because it integrates the change, because we just updated her whole neurological system. So now I want you to turn your head to the left as far as you can and to the right as far as you can. Do you see how much more range she has? And go back. No, tilt your head back. Oh. A lot more, and then down to your chest. And now how far does your arm go? Wow, and the other one. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. That's how effective this exercise is, and it changes lives. And what I also love about this system is, yes, this will change you in the moment and bring you into present time. What the treatment is designed to do is to go in and get the root cause and look at what's stored in your subconscious to get it out. And the 3 things that it does for sure is it reduces pain immediately. It helps the body heal faster than normal, because I have a client that just had surgery and his doctor was blown away by not being able to, by the way he healed. He didn't even have any pain. He didn't have to take any pain pills. And then if you have a dream and you've been stuck, when you get this done for a series of sessions, it's amazing how fast and what miracles happen. And since I've gotten clearer in the last few months, the miracles that have happened in my office, and some of those miracles are sitting in this room, have been inspiring to me, and just my resolve is greater, because I want to be that bridge to where people can start to open up, get this stuff out of them, and be able to bring this light, as Sarah was saying, into the world right now to get this done and not have to go through all the stuff I did. And so this is now my offer. Do I have how much? Oh, now we're on that time. Okay, I just got to be straight. Okay, so in that, the most important thing I feel I can give you guys, and what means a lot to me tonight, is to be part of this bigger experience. And with Seeds of Exchange and the philanthropic purpose of this month, I am donating tonight and for any sessions that you come to get from me from this offer. And that makes my heart really warm, because what I do know too is I'm thriving now because of Best and because of the people in this room. And when we do it together, and for me to be able to support Sarah and what she's doing and get to speak, it's a gift and it's a miracle. And so for tonight, the one call I will tell you, if you have a dream, if you have pain, if you have anything in the past, this works. I can guarantee it. And the 3 brand promises are, I just told you, it does reduce pain by a lot. It does help your body heal faster, and it really does remove a lot of stuff when there's been a lot of trauma. And I am walking proof of that, because my sister is bipolar. She's accepted the medical model. She's on so many prescription medications. It's very sad, and I'm on the other side. And so for tonight, I am going to offer, my sessions are $100, and I don't give deals. I've been doing massage work for 30 years. I've been in my practice doing Best and massage for 10. Tonight, my sessions are $100. If you sign up tonight to have me call you and get an appointment, it's going to be $57, and $7 is going to go to Seeds of Exchange to Sarah. And so I call you to do this, to come and experience this with me, because I absolutely know it changes your life, and it changes the lives of those around you, because we all need to step up and show up now, and the luxury of spending 30 to 40 years in therapy is over. And most of you are up to some really big and important things, and I know what I do, and I know I can get you there faster.